Well, I'm not telling you anything new when I say this has not been a typical back-to-school season, and a lot of students around the state may be struggling with some mental health issues as they return to class. CENTER Maine's Chloe Thibault has been talking all morning with an expert in this area and brings us more now. Hi, Chloe.
Hey Sharon, good morning. Yeah, this is Ruth Crowell. She's the president of the Maine Association of School Psychologists, also a psychologist here at Raymond Elementary School. Thank you so much, Ruth, for waking up with us today.
Happy to be here.
Great. So we're going to ask you this question now. You know, obviously conversations about masking and vaccines, they can get a little contentious among adults. So we want to talk about among kids, you know, how should parents be teaching their kids to deal with these conversations as they're going back into classrooms?
Well, that's a great question, Chloe, because it's certainly been a lightning rod issue across the news, within homes, within communities. Should we mask? Shouldn't we mask? Whether or not to vaccinate our children, ourselves. And what we need to recognize as adults is that children listen. They pay attention to what you're saying and how you're saying it. There are strong emotions around these issues, and they're watching how you express those emotions. And you need to recognize that your child is going to be a mirror. They will reflect your attitudes and your behaviors from home within the school setting. So if you're expressing your opinions with strong emotions and perhaps a negative tone towards people with other opinions, you need to expect that your child is likely to reflect that same negative tone towards people with other opinions within the school setting. And is that really how you want your child to come across at school? Or do you want your child to be open and receptive and respecting of other opinions? And if so, then you have to demonstrate that same behavior at home.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much for answering that question. And we're going to be answering questions throughout the morning. The next question we're going to be answering in just a few minutes involves routines for kids. You know, how important is it to have strict routines? And if you kind of lost out on that the past year because of the pandemic, how you can pick it back up again. Live in Raymond this morning, Chloe Thibault, News Center Maine.